What's up everyone, Sebastian here, and today is going to be my review of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Now, I've refrained from reviewing it right away because I want a couple days to kind of sink my teeth into the game, get as much out of it as I can, play a lot of the online to see before I made my review. There will be some mild spoilers in it, but I suppose if you're even looking to play this, you've seen enough of the story to understand where it is. So the story takes place in the latter half of the 4th Shinobi War, when everything's just kind of going to shit, really. And my general impression of the game is really, really good. The characters, there's a shit ton of characters, so many characters. The only kind of caveat to that is a lot of the characters are repeats, whereas there'll be like 4 or 5 versions of the same character with slightly different movesets. Not necessarily that as a huge problem, but it definitely inflates the roster to be kind of greater than it is. Although I enjoy it. I enjoy being able to kind of pick at what point in time in the story do I want to use a certain character. So this way you're not kind of restricted to just where they are at that state of the war. The gameplay itself is amazing. It looks just unreal. It looks like it was ripped right from the anime. You would never know you're watching a video game instead of the actual show. And that's just kind of, I guess, the power of the current gen. This is the very first Naruto game that's been on the current generation of consoles, PS4, Xbox One, stuff like that. And so it's definitely familiar to those who are from the current gen, but just looks a lot better. The online component's been very, very good. I think one of the strongest parts of the game is just how much you can customize the online component. You can customize your tag, your name, the picture that's displayed when people see you, the cutscene that shows when you're launching your special attack towards the latter portion of the fight. There's a lot of cool things and different ways that you can customize your kind of uniqueness to it. I think that's a really interesting and fun part of the online. So even when you're getting shit on by someone who's a lot better than you, and they launch their special attack, and you get to see what cutscene they wanted to choose, it's still a nice little, okay, that's cool, I'll give them that. So it's one thing I really, really enjoy about it. The story mode is really well done, so it's a little different in the past iterations. It's been like almost a linear open world type RPG style where you go from place to place to go into the next battle. This one, the story mode is streamlined where it's just an episode arc and you launch into specific fights or things with cutscenes from in-game and then cutscenes from the show. The blending of which are both really, really good, but if you've watched the show recently, sometimes you're kind of like, I get it, I just watched this 2 weeks ago, like I don't need to watch it again. But in terms of the presentation of the episodes, the fights are amazing, the cutscenes are unreal. So the way that some of the big fights play out is they got quick time events, so you have to hit the buttons on screen that get prompted, and then you'll go through the fight that way to see like the special cutscenes and stuff, which is super cool. And in some instances, the way that they have the fights play out in the game are a lot cooler than how they play out in the show, which I'm kind of reluctant to say because the show is just so good. Overall, really, really enjoyed the game. It's awesome, and there's also the adventure mode, which is more akin to some of the last Naruto games, where it is that kind of open world-esque, where you can kind of go around, more RPG elements. I haven't played that a substantial amount as of yet because I just finished the story mode. But it's much of the same. It just looks better than some of the previous iterations of the game. Just kind of final thoughts. It's a really well done game. It's a lot of fun if you're a Naruto fan. There's a lot in there for you. A lot of characters, a lot of customization, and a lot of fun to be had. Okay, so now that the formal review's out of the way, it's just gonna be a fest of all the shit that I got really, really excited about when I was playing. It's so fucking good. When you get to use Obito, and right after you found out Sal Kakashi Chidori the shit out of Rin, and then he goes on his rampage and kills a bunch of guys. You get to play that scene. The scene where Sasuke comes back with all the 4 Hokage is really, it's really, really fucking good. And I cannot gush about it enough. I'm really passionate about this stuff. This stuff is just my bread and butter. Go out there and play it. I highly recommend it. I won't give it a numerical score or like a 5 stars out of 5 stars because I'm really biased and it's something I really enjoy. So as the game stands, it's obviously not a perfect game. It's very akin to what you've played before, but there's just more of it. It's like a big grand finale. All the characters are here, all the moves. The story is amazing, and it's just kind of a very good finale. I'd love to see if you guys, if you've played it before, if you're thinking about playing it, comment in the comment section below how you liked it, if you're as jazzed up about it as I am, because I really fucking like it. Or hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the review. There's a lot more stuff coming soon. Again, those Let's Play videos with Anthony and I are on their way. We're working away. And that's it. Take care, guys.